What you see here, man, out here checking the trap lines this morning. This big circle that you see, that's just a coon running, you know. Obviously he's caught by his front paw. Call this a trap circle. Had another one here. And this, all the traps are. Coons come up, see the bait, stick their hands in, pull the trigger, and it catches them just like a handcuff. You know, like I stated before, I was going to show you guys my hunting videos, what I do during the falls and the winter. This is it. See, with the little ones, man, and this is a good thing about the traps. With the little ones, obviously they're too small to, you know, dispatch. And when you hunt and you trap, man, there's certain rules and stuff that you know you gotta stand by. Now what I'm doing is I'm just lightly putting my boot on him. I'm not hurting him. I don't want anybody to think, you know, he's in pain or nothing like that, because he's not. Go ahead and undo the trap. Okay, both his hands are out. Move the trap. I'm gonna go ahead and release him. As you can see, there he is. Where'd he take off to? Oh, he's running down the riverbank. Now this is how we set the coon cuffs, or the DP coon cuffs. Yep. Go ahead and stick it up on the hill. Yep. Watch your fingers. Go ahead and open up the sardines. Pour a little juice. Go ahead and grab a stick. Now the whole purpose of, you know, hunting seasons and trapping and predator hunting and stuff like that is literally its management, man. Up here in Illinois at any given time, especially this year, 2019, 2020, the coon population has blown up tremendously. A lot of that had to do with fur prices being down, and everybody stopped hunting and trapping. Now 2019, 2020, and anybody can look this up for the state of Illinois. Some parts are more overpopulated than others in Illinois, but in our area right now, during the fall seasons, especially during the breeding seasons of going into January and February and such, as the coon season's rutting and breeding, there are anywhere from 89 to 100 plus coon in 1 square mile. Now, I mean, you do the math. 89 to 100 and some coon in 1 square mile. That's the reasons that we do this. It's not because we want to go out and we just want to kill animals, because it is what it is. For, you know, for us and myself and my nephew that's with me today and my sons and my family, this has been something that we've done since I can remember. We grew up doing this stuff. And as you guys just seen, you know, like I stated before, with smaller animals, and that's the reason I love the trap lines, is because I can release the smaller ones. I don't just go out here and, you know, kill animals just because, you know, I got them in my trap. That's not the case, man. You know, with the smaller ones, we let them go, release them, we let them live life and everything. The bigger ones, again, because of the population, because of the destruction that they're doing to the farmers' lands out here, the soybeans, the corn crops, getting into the farmers' excuse me, barns and destroying their hay bales, and getting into the grain bins, and, you know, going to the bathroom inside the grain bins and all over their corn that they need to feed their cattle and everything else, man. That's why we do this. You know, I'm out here right now. Got permission from an old guy that I had permission from a couple years ago. I actually talked to him yesterday. Got permission back out here again. And I mean, the coons out here, man, are plentiful, and they're just destructive. So this is what we're doing. We're gonna go ahead and we got a couple more traps to check down the line here. If we have anything, I'll get back to you guys. Now this one here, obviously a way bigger coon. You know, and a lot of people, I know, seen the video with Savage and us hunting with Savage. A lot of people are kind of taken back by that. The reason for the dog is if we go to shoot a coon out of a tree and the coon jumps, obviously we don't want that animal that's wounded to run off. So that's the purpose of the dog. And that's not just the purpose of me having Savage. That's literally the purpose of anybody having a dog hunting, period. You have a dog to help you with the animals, whether it be a Walker Coonhound, a Patterdale, a Jaggerdale, anything of the such. You don't want to hit an animal and wound it and leave it, or let it run away. That's not how you do things, man. And that's how I was raised, that you just don't do that. You dispatch an animal, and no matter how good of a shot you are, and it doesn't matter how good you think you are, a lot of times you'll hit an animal and the animal will run, whether it's a deer, whether it's a raccoon, whether it's a coyote, whether it's a fox, a bear, whatever the case may be. With doing the coon hunting, I take Savage, and I've always trained my other dogs, you know, again stated, my pit bulls, my game dogs, my American Bullies, Hooch, Savage's father, Savage himself, and there's going to be a couple more American Bullies that I started to train as well. But that is the reason that we do the dogs, is we don't want an animal to be wounded and run off and run away. We just don't want that. We'll go ahead and dispatch this one and keep going down the line. Good boy. Good boy. Get the coon. Get the coon.
Oh, get him.
Good boy.
Good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
Everybody want to know how you train your American Bullies, your pit bulls, how to tree a coon? This is how you do it. Again, you know, like I said, we do things differently over here where I'm at. Big John's Bully House, man. Hate it or love it. This is how we work our dogs. This is how we train our dogs in the wintertime. I know a lot of people disagree with it, and that's okay. I disagree with a lot of things. But I want my dogs to work. I want my dogs to be fully functional. Like I've stated before, you know, and it's no disrespect. Dogs that run around the show ring, get trophies and ribbons, that's cool. You know, shout out to you guys for doing that, man. I'm going to get back into shows myself here shortly. But this means more to me. When the dog stayed, does what he's supposed to. Savage, get the coon, get the coon, get the coon. Where's the coon? Where's the coon? Where's the coon? When the dog stays, and it's been a few minutes, the dog don't run off, you reward the dog. Go ahead and drop it in the pelt. Good boy. Where's Coon? Where's Coon? Where's Coon? Where's Coon? Where's Coon?
Get it, get it.
Good boy, good boy. Go ahead, drop it to him.